Whether you're on self-improvement right now, or if you're looking to be on self-improvement at a certain point, sleeping, we all need to do it. But a lot of the time, if we are on self-improvement, or if we're working towards that point, we end up sacrificing our sleep to reach these goals of ours. And it's very important to note that it's a case-by-case basis with something like this, right? Because self-improvement is kind of like an umbrella term. It can cover lots of areas, and so one person may focus more on their health. And in that instance, the most important thing that you can do is to get that sleep. So let's say you're really into fitness, into working out, and that's your main priority. You got to get the sleep, because sleep is honestly like a superpower in a lot of ways in terms of how it biologically keeps us fit. It could be mental, it could be physical health. We need sleep. If you're actually focusing on other things, let's say that it's business or really any other goal as it applies outside of physical fitness, it's still important to note that you are going to need sleep. But in my personal interest, I'm sacrificing my sleep right now so that in the future I will not have to. Because the goal for me, staying up late nights most of the time, I'm doing research in that time so that I can actually get to a point where I'm financially free in the future, right? So with things like YouTube, which I spend a lot of time on, my goal is to make so much money that I can live freely and that I don't have to work all these crazy hours, and instead I can just work whenever I want, pretty much. And this will allow me to sleep a lot more in the long run and help my health. I understand that, right now I'm damaging it. Like, truthfully, I want you to understand that 6 hours compared to 8 hours, that's a huge difference, all right? That can really hurt your health. But my thing is, if it's 3 years, but then the other, 100 years or however long, right? I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this earth for, but those other years in the future, I'll be able to sleep then. And if you're still in the mindset of, I'll sleep when I'm dead kind of deal, right? And that's like what I had when I was listening to Kobe Bryant, motivational stories and all this, saying that he sleeps 4 hours. Man, if we're being honest, he could have avoided a lot of injuries had he slept more. He might have even been a better player had he rested more, all right? Rest is something that it's not just applicable to some people or most people, it's applicable to every single person, and you need it to get better. So don't view this whole thing as, I'll sleep when I'm dead. You'll die a whole lot sooner in a way worse way if you're not getting that quality sleep for the hyper majority of your life. But as it applies to self-improvement, yes, you can kind of identify on a case-by-case basis saying, yeah, I'll sacrifice it for a few years now, but I better get to the point that I want to get to, or else I'll really have to sacrifice my sleep for the whole rest of my life. And that's not the point that you want to get to on self-improvement. You want to achieve that status, right? You want to achieve that financial ability to sleep whenever you want. And after 3 years of doing it, or however long, you really need to be thinking, I gotta be sleeping more. Sleep is a crucial part of our lives. It makes us more productive the more sleep that we get. So do not sleep on sleep, all right? We'll close the video out just with that. Figure out what works best for you, and hope that helps. I'm out. Be well, be blessed. Peace.